there, it's Nora Bachman, pediatric physical therapist in Santa Monica. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about what can you work on after you've gotten your child to walk. So one of the best activities that I like to practice for walking, once your child is walking, is to practice stepping over a small obstacle. So let's say my little guy's hanging out here and I'm going to use my leg as the obstacle. I may start out with the lower part of my leg, it's a shorter obstacle, and gradually move up to the thicker part of my leg, which is a bigger obstacle. And one of the best ways to get them to participate in this activity is to offer them a toy. And I always recommend, if you're offering them a toy and you realize, wait, that's too easy, that's not where I meant to put it, don't move it, because that's just mean. You want to offer them a target and keep it there so they know exactly where their visual target is. They can prepare to reach for it and they know where it is. So one of the ways you can help them is by facilitating what you want from them. So with facilitation, it is making the activity easier for the child and showing their body how to do the thing that we want them to do. So initially, you are going to offer them all of the encouragement and all of the assistance they need to get their participation. Once they've bought into the activity and they're willing to participate, then you can gradually decrease how much help you're offering. So let's say my friend is hanging out over here and I want him to practice stepping over my leg. Initially, I'm going to do all the work. So hopefully I have a friend who can help, or I can place this on a surface, or maybe I just have my toy down here. And I'm going to offer some support at their belly, the center of their body. They may want to hold on to my hand, and I'm going to take one leg and place it on the other side of my leg. Once they're here, they can hold on to my hand if they like. I'm still supporting them at their belly, sort of middle area, and they can bring the other leg over. Once they're here, and I want to get them back over, what do? They knock down the tower of blocks after they've taken their block and put it on top, and we bring everything back over. So now I have the building blocks on the other side, and I want my friend to come back over. This time, now that he's gotten the hang of it, maybe I don't need to pick up that leg. Maybe he can do the leg on his own, and I just offer a little support at his belly. Again, once they're participating more and need less help, I do less. So one of the things that's super important when you are facilitating your child's movement is really check in on how much work you're doing and how much work they are doing. If you find that you have pain in your wrist because you're fighting them so hard, you're doing too much. So keep in mind that if you're doing all the work, then maybe now's not the time to do it. Maybe they need a break. Maybe you can just do a play break, do some bouncing, sing a song, hang out, try a different activity. Get your coloring easel, have some crayons over here, they can grab the crayons and come over. And just like any play activity where you're trying to make it therapeutic and fun, don't talk to them about stepping over my leg. Tell them, let's build some blocks over here. I'm going to put my block right there. Where are you going to put yours? And then they can decide. Generally, don't talk about the therapeutic part of the activity because you're trying to be a little bit sneaky to get them to play. Additionally, if they're really not participating and you're doing all the work, especially if you see them kind of leaning over and not being safe in a way that they are not going to stand on their own if they do that without your help, let them come down. It doesn't mean they have to hurt themselves. You can slow them down, but if they're falling because they're literally horizontal and they can't stand up like this, allow them to come to the floor. And maybe they can play here for a minute, and then a little bit later, try again. See what you can get out of them.